Hi there. So today we're going to focus on core exercises that challenge your rib placement. So this is really important for anyone with a diastasis after having a baby, that thinning of the abdominal wall, or if you're just not happy with your ab appearance, this might be a big game changer for you. So remember, in pregnancy, baby pulls us forward, the back can get a little compacted and the abdominal wall stretches. But also the ribs have to get out of the way and can widen and flare. So let's focus on unraveling that to start. So we're going to find a nice comfy position on the floor, knees bent. Bring your hands to your front ribs. Take a deep, nourishing inhale, really expand through both lungs. Feel the ribs widen. And as you exhale, can you encourage these front ribs to sink down towards the front of the pelvis? We're stacking ribs over pelvis. What you feel behind is a stretching of the lower back and a widening of your back ribs into the floor. So if we undo that, flare the ribs, come back into this pregnancy posture. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, can we sink your back ribs, melting them down into the floor. Now the challenge today is to maintain that. So we're going to sweep both hands up like you're punching the ceiling. Take your left and your right leg up into a double tabletop position. Now, assess what happens in the ribs as we inhale and exhale, lower the right toes to the floor. Do the ribs want to flare? Does your back want to grip and lift? Try not to let it. Okay, let's alternate sides. Exhale, left toe lowers and return. So try and sync this movement with your breath. Just such a lovely mindful way to move. It helps you control pressure build up in the center of the body. And if you're finding that is easy, let's challenge it a little bit more. So we're going to go opposite arm, opposite leg. So as that left foot lowers, let's sweep the right hand back. And this lengthening of both levers, both sides, arms and legs, will challenge your ability to stay nice and stable in the center of the body. So can you feel the ribs wanting to retreat back into that pregnancy shape? The lower back might subtly lift and grip off the floor. So these are all the little subtle changes we're trying to really try to assess and capture in the body. Let's take one more like this, either side. Okay, so we're going to keep the legs where they are. This time we're going to go same arm, same leg. Feeling into the body. Stay with this, the same side, same arm, same leg. Big exhales as you lower, as that movement gets challenging to control, and inhale to return. I really have to focus on this one. Try not to let my ribs flare. I'm 12 weeks postpartum. Let's go the opposite side. Lovely. Think about massaging that lower back into the mat, not letting it hike and lift. Good. Just one more on this side. Okay, this time we're going to keep static arms, really pressing up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, we're going to lower both toes at the same time. Now, if your back lifts, we'll back off. We don't go so low, and inhale, return. So both toes tapping and return. How does it feel with that last little inch? Do you feel like your ribs want to flare again and your back wants to lift? You're really focused on gently massaging the lower back into the mat. Good, one more with the legs. Now the legs stay static. Hug the knees in if you need a little break as I explain this. But the legs are going to stay static. And as you exhale, you're going to sweep the arms overhead and inhale, return. So legs stay static. Exhale, arms overhead and inhale, return. And it's the same thing. What happens in the ribs? Can we undo and unravel that pregnancy shape in the body? A tendency for the ribs to flare and the back to grip. Just one more with the arms. This time we'll exhale, legs lower. Inhale, return. Exhale, sweep the arms overhead. Inhale, return. Exhale, legs. Inhale, return. Exhale, arms. Inhale, return. So we're alternating between the arms and the legs. Just lengthening the levers, challenging the center of your body to stay stable and supportive. Okay. Last little progression here. This time, arms and legs at the same time. Now, I personally find this quite challenging, so I'm just going to go halfway with my legs. It's a nice scalable option. You can always keep the arms static if it's just too much, wherever you are in your postpartum journey. Good, 2 more like this. Really feeling the core, having to really retaliate from your body, trickling back into that pregnancy shape. Good, last one. Okay, go ahead and hug those knees in. If it's your first hug of the day, make it a really good one, a little massage, a little circle. Let's take a deep inhale together. Gather up any clutter or debris. As we exhale, let's sigh it all out to clear. Okay. From here, we're going to challenge our ribs with an extra layer. So we're going to sink the ribs down, kind of spreading the back into the mat. Then I'd like you to, whatever's behind you, your wall or your couch, you're going to press your arms quite strongly against a surface. Okay, this is going to challenge your ability to undo that rib flare. So we're going to inhale. As you exhale, our first option, just a single toe tap, and inhale, return. Can you feel the difference? I know I definitely can here. As you're pressing into a wall or a surface, feeling your core have to work a little harder. Good. Exhale on that harder movement as you lower. Inhale, return. Working on full exhales to promote better diaphragmatic action. One more either side. Last one. Okay, shall we increase the challenge? We're going to lower both toes at the same time. If the back lifts, let's back off. We don't have to go as low. Powerful exhales. Blow pressure out as we lower. Inhale, return. As always with our postpartum exercises, we shouldn't feel any pressure, pain, any heaviness, especially down into your pelvic floor through the vagina. Let's do one more like this. Okay, back to center. Option to give yourself a little hug, a little break. Okay, last progression if you wish. This time we're going to extend to a one leg stretch. So as you exhale, you lengthen one leg. Inhale, return. I hope you feel your core, because I absolutely do. Pressing into that surface behind you. Keep sinking those ribs down. And just notice, is your tendency as the exercise gets more challenging to hold your breath and just muscle through it? Instead, can you exhale? Let that pressure out of your body. Try not to let it hold it inside and let it stir up like a pressure cooker. Big exhales, let it out. Wonderful. For a final 4, 3, 2, 1, and hug it in. Well done. Big nourishing inhale and exhale to clear. So that's our stability exercises today. Let's finish with a nice twist. One of my favorite stretches from all the lifting and nursing and looking down. Just unlocks that mid to upper back. And we are done. Well done. I'll see you back here soon for some more core and pelvic work.